So this morning I saw a news about Tottenham's next manager. They're trying to convince Roberto De ZERBI to take over the job, take over the reins at this point, midway, almost at this point, the season is about to come to an end, and De ZERBI is resisting the offer. Let's watch the video.
Our understanding from who we've been speaking to is that he still has this preference to return to football in the summer.
Yeah.
Every manager wants that 7-8 weeks to get his ideas across, but if they do go all out again and approach Roberto De ZERBI's representatives, do they give him the biggest incentive there is in football, a biggest bonus of keeping this club in the Premier League? And people could say, how much? That's a lot of money. The club getting relegated financially is just absolutely unthinkable. The club generate around £4.5 million in Premier League revenue per match. You know, you only have to turn the television on, the back pages of the paper, social media, the radio. It's all about this football club and potentially getting relegated. It's just unthinkable. And you know what? I keep hearing, nah, it's Tottenham, it'll be all right. It's not. It's not, because it's 7 games to go now. Time is running out and games are running out. And I can totally understand why there might be some managers who think, because also as well, and it isn't fair on them, if Tottenham were to be relegated and, you know, our brilliant Premier League years programme and every other programme, it would be that manager's face on it. And it wouldn't really be that new manager's fault, but his face would be planted on it. A bit like Sam Allardyce when he did that short interim.
Yeah, and that stadium as well in the Championship. I mean, the Spurs fans, it doesn't bear thinking about, does it, for them? I mean, the pressure's been building on Spurs all season, Michael, hasn't it? Just the next few weeks are going to be so tense. You mentioned De ZERBI, and it sounds like they're going all out behind the scenes for him. You mentioned some of the obstacles. Is that what you're hearing? And if it's not that permanent manager, you've got someone to come in and do a 7 or 8 weeks on a massive incentive.
Our understanding is that Tottenham are confident that they will have a new manager in place by the time the players return from international duty. That's around Tuesday or Wednesday, I'd say, this week. So it's going to be very, very busy on Sky Sports News tomorrow, Tuesday, Wednesday. Then we've got our show Thursday, Inside Spurs, at 7 p.m. Yep. So it's going to be a busy week. It's been a busy season for Spurs, but for all the wrong reasons. You know, this football club they won their first trophy in 17 years. This was they were mocked about trophies year after year after year, about being in the Big Six but not winning enough. They won it, but maybe they got too ensconced in winning this trophy and putting the league to one side, and has losing become a bit of a norm for some of these players. You know, going to the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Oh, I love going there. Yeah, I bet you do. You're an away fan. I've had the best away day of my life. You know, they need to get that out of their system, and it still hasn't left their system. 17th still wasn't acceptable for Ange Postecoglou to keep his job, even though he won a trophy. And, you know, the statement at the end of the season was they wanted to compete and be successful on all fronts. But right now, they are back in that 17th position where they found themselves at the end of last season, but this time without any thought of winning a trophy. And now this threat of relegation is deadly serious.
So I think Tottenham are doing everything to bring in Roberto De ZERBI. There are 7 games to go to the end of the Premier League. Like, it's very, very crazy. It's very, very difficult. It's a very difficult offer. They're trying to, you know, give him an offer. If you keep us in the Premier League, we're going to give you, you know, a permanent job, so huge amount of money and all that. But De ZERBI is absolutely refusing the offer because it's very risky. If he doesn't succeed, the blame is going to be on him. But if he succeeds, he's going to, you know, the club will be happy and they will give him a very good pay. But then I don't think any reasonable manager is going to accept a job at Tottenham at this point. 7 games to go and they're battling relegation. Honestly, I don't know. But the truth is, Tottenham, they are in a very big mess. They're in trenches, like they're in the trenches. Tottenham has turned to a less privileged club. Like, anyway, I wish them all the best. Let's see how it goes. All the best, Tottenham.
Football Fusion.